Welcome to the Radically Radiant Felt Dyslexic podcast. I'm Donita Cover-Namadeo.
I'm Liz Buckridge.
And today we are in season 3, episode 4. And we're going to talk about dyslexia, meditation, art, and entrepreneurship. All right. Turn it over to you.
All right. I have a question for you.
All right. What is it?
Okay. So this is a question about dyslexia. Okay. How do dyslexic adults navigate communication in professional and creative spaces?
How do they navigate? Oh, you go first.
Okay. Well, I just said I definitely feel as though I'm an awkward human. I'm not sure I navigate it very well.
I love that. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm like leaning more into how awkward I feel and just
letting it be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't find you awkward.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I think that
I mean, I wouldn't say it if I thought you were awkward.
Well, you wouldn't. Right? You wouldn't say, "Yeah, you're definitely."
Yeah,
awkward.
You're awkward. I would not. I would just keep my mouth shut. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I just have never felt normal, and so because I don't really fit into a lot of different boxes, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm like searching about personality types and this and that and the other thing, like a creative artist, dyslexic person that just like makes fine arts, like paintings,
right,
isn't like out in the world much.
Yeah.
Like there's not a lot of examples of that. I mean, you know, we're all kind of maybe shy or like we're just not out there in business, like in finance or, you know, the Navy or whatever, you know, education. Maybe we're in education is, I don't know. We're just like sort of, we can pop up and be like Andy Warhol was dyslexic. Like there's tons of artists that are dyslexic, but usually we're sort of like quiet.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
so interesting.
And so I don't know. I just have always felt a little bit awkward.
So it's funny. I wouldn't call you normal, but I don't think not being like what is normal, right?
Yeah, well, that's true.
There's a difference between normal and awkward to me. And normal, well, first of all, I wouldn't want to be normal. Ew. Not normal, thank you. But awkward, I don't know, maybe interesting, unique. I don't know. I guess we all have awkward moments, right? Like we all have times that we show up awkwardly, but I don't find you awkward.
That's good.
Yeah.
I guess it's just an internal thing.
Well, yeah, because you're feeling it. Because you might be, I feel awkward too. There are many times when I feel like, oh God, what am I doing? Like, how do I get out of this internal whatever this is? And I'm going to do and say something awkward.
Right.
And then, I don't know, now because I can laugh at myself, it's almost like I find my awkwardness a little endearing. And I'm not sure I would call myself awkward from the outside, even when I feel it from the inside. But I also really kind of like that part of me that's like, it's like kind of just showing up however I am. And if I don't want to show up, I don't show up.
Right.
But if I'm showing up, it's because, well, it's almost always now because I want to.
Right.
I don't really have to show up.
Right.
That's kind of a new thing. That's a new freedom. Yeah, I guess I can be awkward if I'm in a new space with people that I don't know. And I have to try and like figure out how to make friends with people, which by the way, I just won't. I just like stand there until somebody else talks.
Right. Well, that's me. I can definitely be a wallflower. Like I'll just stand there and let people come up to me or not. Like I could go to one of our women's groups and just be standing there watching, like as if I'm like watching it on TV or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't need to talk. I don't need to engage. I'm just going to watch how everyone is. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'm being a little rude. I don't know.
Does that feel awkward though? It does. Yeah. I'm going to think more about this because
I mean, this question isn't even about being awkward though.
Right. It's
about how to dyslexic adults navigate communication. And I think that's like my thing. Like I don't navigate communication very well at all because I want to just like sit back and like observe.
Yeah.
But and I'm not really in professional spaces. You know, that's why I joined all those women's groups. Right. I want to be, and launching this new thing, Felt Dyslexic. I need to be. Right. I need to be in like professional and creative spaces. So I'm like, all right, well, how do I engage a little? Like, I'm just, so you always say you're not, what do you say? You're not interested in, you're only interested in,
in deep and meaningful conversations.
Right.
And I'm good at the initial part, like the first coming in, like, hi, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as it drops into the next part, right. Once we're past the weather and I love your outfit and your
Right.
hair looks great and oh my God, it's so good to see you and yay you. Then the next part of it, that right. in between part, that is the hardest part for me.
Right. That's when I get awkward and I just like observe because I don't know what to do with that part. I want to know someone to their toes. I'm like, tell me your secrets.
Yeah.
And I won't share them with anyone. I'll just like have them in a lockbox and then we'll talk about them and I'll tell you mine. But that is not appropriate.
I think it is though. I think it is because this is where what I've started doing is I've started going right for like the deeper part of it. Like, and people like to talk about themselves. So this is the other thing is like, it's not that I always don't talk about me and I always like ask questions about the other person, but I want to know about people. And so when I ask them, so like, what's up with you right now? Like, what are you feeling? Like, you know, what do you love about your life right now? The more I get into the heart questions, the questions that are about how someone's feeling and more personal, the deeper and more meaningful the conversations become. And I don't think it's rude. I think it just has to come from an authentic place. If I didn't care and I was doing that, that would be one thing, right? But I'm setting this intention ahead of time that I'm only going to have deep and meaningful conversations once we get past all the like, oh, I love, you know, your eyelashes look great or whatever. I'm on to the eyelashes today. But you know what I mean? It's like, then I'm going in.
Okay. Well, I feel like I need some coaching with that.
All right.
Some practice.
Let's have a deep and meaningful conversation.
Right.
Sometime off air. Let's just do it.
Right.
But that also means you have to be willing. So here's the other thing too, is I am willing to share at this time in my life a lot of deep and meaningful things about myself. Whereas I didn't used to be. I would like, well, is that true? I don't know that. I think I might have just told a lie. I've always been willing to, when I have felt safe and supported. I have not always been in environments where I have felt safe and supported. And so there are ways in which I have held back parts of me that are actually the most authentic and actually the shiniest in an attempt to keep myself safe or in an attempt to keep myself safe. That's good enough.
Yeah, I agree with all of that.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe sometimes I surround myself with people that won't share anything about themselves. And so I'm just sitting there like, you know, what are we going to talk about?
Like, hot potato, your turn.
Yeah. Right. I just don't.
You got to walk around with a talking stick. That's what you need.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I feel like I don't have room for that anymore.
Okay. I hear you.
Yeah. So I guess maybe I've been conditioned to just stand there but I already know my story.
Right.
And I write about it every week. Like, I want to know everybody else's story, you know?
Right.
Like, tell me everything.
Right. I love that question. I love the way you just said that. I love everything about it. Because it doesn't feel inauthentic. That feels real. That feels real. And it feels like, oh, okay, I'll tell you.
Well, I guess I say that in my massage practice. I'll be like, okay, tell me everything. What's going on? But I meant that like in with their body, right? Like, and sometimes people do start spilling it. And I'm like, okay, what hurts though?
Because it's not separate. It's not. It's all connected.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stress is the thing that it all comes down to.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was interesting. That was good. Yeah. Okay. I have another question for you.
Okay.
So this is a question about meditation. So this is talking about, this is good. How to meditate and feel safe and supported. How can we meditate and feel safe and supported?
So the first answer that comes to my mind is meditation itself is a way to feel safe and supported. But I always start when I'm leading guided meditation, I always start with a support beneath the body, because what I've learned in my training is even taking a breath can't always happen unless the person feels safe and supported. So bringing your attention to the support beneath you, to what is actually holding you, including your bones, your muscles, your skin, your fascia, like your own body is part of that support system. And then also, like, we're on chairs and these chairs are holding us and we're supported. We're not going to fall over. We're not. We're really in a solid chair, and underneath that chair is a solid wood floor. And underneath that floor is a foundation, and so on and so on. And ultimately, we are always being supported by the earth. So I just bringing attention to the support and then go into the breath. And then once there's support, the breath is the next step. Yeah. And feeling safe in meditation for me is just practice, 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 and practice first with starting with the support. What about you?
I don't really have much to add. I mean, I feel so. I know that there's a lot of lessons in meditating when there's even, when it's a little chaotic around you. Like, you can meditate whenever, wherever.
Yes.
But I'm not at that level. And so for me, I like to, be at home in one of my 3 places.
Right.
So,
yeah. Well, that feels like support, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is a practice to get to a place where you can integrate the things around you that are moving and flowing and, not necessarily stable, to find support within your own body. But I get it. I mean, that's part of the practice.
Right.
It's part of the practice.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun though when you start adding those things in, like, allowing the noises to be there just like the thoughts, and then returning to the breath.
Right.
And the support.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe but I don't think anybody is ever like going, yay, I want to practice, or maybe some monks. I want to practice, meditation in the middle of a fire alarm.
Right.
I don't know anybody who's like, yay, fire alarms, let me practice meditation.
I know. I remember that Think Like a Monk, whatever his name is, I can't remember right now. But anyway, part of it, he said that in his training, they were on a train. They're like, okay, let's meditate. And he's like, now?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, now.
It's a good practice. It is, because you're quieting your mind, dropping into your heart so that you can access the deeper parts of you. Yeah. Which is, I mean, I'm all for it. I'd like to try it on a train. I mean, I do it when Paul's driving. Sometimes I meditate if Paul's driving, and I have done it in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a quote for you about dyslexia. And many dyslexics have inherently good spatial awareness. Someone with dyslexia naturally understands their environment. They can envision how things interact from different perspectives. Imagine holding a mug. Can you picture looking down at the mug, at the back, front, or underneath? This task is simple for a person with high visual spatial reasoning, but not easy for a more pragmatic thinker. Strong spatial awareness also promotes out-of-the-box thinking, problem solving, and new ideas. This ability to see multiple angles is why dyslexics are heavily represented in careers like entrepreneurs, inventors, athletes, and so much more.
Interesting.
And that's from the Dyslexia Guide for Adults on page 100 by Marcy Peterson. Doesn't that seem like wild that other people have a hard time visualizing like that?
Yeah, it's very affirming to me because I have great spatial understanding, and I always just thought it was a natural talent, but now that I know that it's actually part of this thing that other people consider a disability, it's pretty magnificent. Because I would say it's one of my, if not my one true uncultivated gift. I mean, I've cultivated it because I've lived a lot of years, but yeah, I always got it, and I can find my way out of everything. Like I don't get lost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I have an understanding of where I am in space.
Right. Yeah. Right. So you could enter a building once and then enter
if
it
I'm
and
paying attention.
Right.
It's better when I'm moving in a car, like I can, or hiking. Buildings are a little more complicated. So interesting. Yeah, buildings are a little more complicated, but like if I'm hiking, even if I get lost, I know where to get back to.
Well, I find buildings complicated as well. Like if I go into a mall and then I walk out of that store, I'm like, wait, where am I? But walking through a whole mall, I can revisit the whole mall in my mind.
Yep. That's good. That's good. And I also have to be paying attention.
Right.
Because sometimes I'm just like, I'm just going on a free ride.
Yeah.
Following someone else.
So, right. I'm a duckling too, often.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm a follower. Let's see here. So I have another question for you. Let's see here. Oh, okay. It's about art. How does sharing art impact your relationship with creativity itself?
Well, when I do share my art, it makes me more accountable to creating more art. So I think for me, that's the biggest thing in art in all the many ways. You know, I do a lot of performing arts, or they're not even for performance, but they're expression, right? Creative expression through dance and yeah. But when I put it out into the world, yeah, it makes me more accountable. Yeah, what about you?
So again, like I say this all the time, I make art for myself and then it's my job to figure out how to sell it. But I don't know if I would be making this much art if I were not putting it into a website. And so like sharing it, the relationship I have with my art is that I'm making more. Right? Because I have like these deadlines and I have to put it out. I have to put a piece out every Sunday. And I don't know if I didn't have that, I'm not sure I would be having this relationship every single day with art.
Right. It's accountability. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So sharing it makes me do it more.
Yeah, I totally get that. I think I also do it for understanding. Like I use visual arts. Well, I use performing arts for this too, to bring understanding to other concepts. So I think I've mentioned this before. When I'm writing meditations, a lot of times I will draw the actual meditation, and that really helps me embody it. And then I do kind of like to show that, because when I'm teaching, these illustrations are a great tool for understanding a meditation on a deeper level, or on just a different level. Yeah. Maybe it's not even deeper. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay. I like this too.
Okay. So wait, did I even ask you what's new with you?
No.
Oh my God. All right. So I'm going to ask you now while we're in between. We are just.
Well, this was perfect timing because I'm toying with an idea of writing meditations on each of the yamas and niyamas in yoga. So more to come on that. I haven't started it yet, but that will also come with illustrations. And then always working on dance. And I mentioned working on Dance for Your Dead, which is about dancing through grief or dancing through actual death as a celebration of life. And then I am, because I'm going back to writing more meditations, I'm working on the book. So I'm putting together a book of guided meditations. Nice. I want 52. I have 36 right now. So I have a little bit of a ways to go, but That's huge. And then I have a couple ceremonies coming up. So August 27th, full moon. It's the full sturgeon moon. And then September 10, new moon. And both of these are on Third Beach in Middletown with Rachel from Golden Hour. So
nice.
That's happening.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're going to have to like be in the middle of this podcast episode to find out what we're up to.
Yeah. And that's okay, because that means you're actually listening to us and we appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm just doing my Patreon series following the Japanese micro seasons on Mondays and Wednesdays at 5:45 p.m. Nice. And we're making little postcards, painting. And this we're in right now, August 18th through 22nd, is Thick Fog Descends.
Ooh. That's interesting, because in Ojai, California, thick fog descends in June. June gloom. Yeah. So different places I've lived, it's been different.
Really?
I wonder if that's specific to Japan, certain parts of Japan.
Probably.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we're going to see what happens here.
Cool.
And what else am I doing? I don't know. Just the same old putting this podcast out on Fridays, meditations on Saturdays, and my blog post with my cover art on Sundays. And then in October, I'm changing my whole series to linoleum prints. Yeah. And it's going to be a color study.
I love that.
For the year. So, well, yeah, I'm excited. And I think I want to do tutorials on Saturdays.
Oh, that's cool.
Instead of the meditation, there'll be tutorials. And so there'll be like one free tutorial a week. But then on Patreon, I think I'm going to do like a lot more with my paid, $5 a month thing.
Yay. Yay. So that's great.
I have workshops in the work, and I want to have a community, So it will come.
Yeah.
It's all coming.
It is.
And okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
About entrepreneurship. Why is it important to be visible? Why is it important to be visible doing business?
Well, so people can find you. What do you think? I mean, that's what comes up for me. So yeah, so people can find you, and so that you're putting your unique blueprint out into the world, because none of us are doing it the same.
Right.
Right. And so just by showing up and being visible, you're putting your own important you out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Blue, you're fine. No, it's okay.
Well, I feel like it's important to be visible doing business for the same reason. I mean, we need to be, if we're not putting it out there and being visible and being open and vulnerable, then we're letting other people do their thing. And it's like we have a place.
Right.
We all have a place. Right. And other people are taking their place.
Well, we want them to, right?
Like, we want them to, but like we want to take ours too.
Right.
It's like we're letting other people, they'll just do it, and we're holding back. But why? For why?
Right.
Right. We all
fear.
Need to.
I mean,
right. So like we all just need to lean into the fear, and we all need to do the thing that no one else can do but us.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I need to do the thing that no one else can do but me.
Yeah.
And share that and because, okay, so I have this like inferiority thing, like, well, they're doing it and they do it really well.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to let them do it and I don't have to. And I'm just going to stay over here and I let them do it and I'm good.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, like, I need to be in service.
Right.
Right. I need to be sharing whatever.
Right.
Whatever.
In leadership too.
Yeah.
So leading in your own special way.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still getting used to it all, obviously, because I don't even have like a 3-sentence elevator pitch for why I should be visible in business. but
I mean, I think you get part of it.
Yeah, I'm still working on it, right? Because like it's more natural for me to be like invisible and behind the scenes and quiet and just like sort of
right.
But I am coming around to it being important to be visible.
Well, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Well, me too. And the more that I bring clarity around how to explain all of the things that I do to the people that could benefit from the work that I do, the closer I get to being more visible. And I've gotten way better at being visible about the things that are easy to describe, like dance, like ceremonies on the beach. I can describe those, right? I know what the components are. I can get really excited about it. It's my private practice that I have the hardest time putting out there. And yet I do believe that it is the most powerful part of the work that I do. Like I can create the most transformation one-on-one working with someone to bring calmness to their nervous system, help them access the deeper parts of themselves. Right. And yet I still, and I don't want to say the word struggle because I feel like it's putting it out there, but for lack of having a better elevator pitch too, I still struggle with how to make it explainable in a way that doesn't take away from the essence of what's so powerful about it.
Right.
So it's like language already waters it down.
Right.
And yet I need language to be out there shining and to be out there sharing.
Yeah.
So it's a conundrum for me.
Yeah. I guess part of why like I'm having a hard time being visible doing this business, I don't have anything to sell yet.
Well, you're selling yourself and your leadership.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have something to sell.
Well, I do. I mean, I have some, some art and that sort of thing, but I want a group, right? Like I want like a group of women to get together and talk about creating and what they're doing and right? Like I haven't made that platform.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I'm most excited about. So I'm like, other people are doing it. I want to do it.
It's in the process.
Yeah, it's in the process.
You are doing it. You're just not ready to roll it out fully yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. I think it's yeah. I mean, it's a fear. I definitely have a fear of like, am I going to be able to hold this? Right.
You're a human being.
Yeah.
Like who's being honest.
Yeah.
And that is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're also a spiritual being.
Right.
Is already way down the road with this and you're just waiting for the human to catch up.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So she'll catch up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Everything's good. I'm like just feeling really lucky.
Yay.
Okay, so I have a quote for you.
Okay.
So this is an etiquette quote. You're a gold star boss if you make yourself available, communicate clearly, remember the small courtesies, praise a job well done, accept responsibility for your mistakes, don't delay delivering bad news, and fire gently. And they go into more detail. And this is Emily Post's Book of Etiquette, 18th edition, page 411.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we know.
I was a very good boss.
Really?
I did all of those things very well. I would say the one thing I struggled with was communicating clearly, and that is the same thing I'm struggling with now. And not that I couldn't communicate clearly often. It's just that there were definitely times where my creative swirling would get in the way of the communication. But yeah, it's interesting because that's the same thing as now. It's a me thing.
Oh, me too. That's why I'm like not ever really the boss.
Yeah.
I have a hard time being the boss myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so my blog post out on Sunday is time off from work.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to take some time off from work too.
Yeah, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You're actually going away, I think.
Yes, I am.
That's
To
awesome.
Nowheresville to do nothing.
Oh,
Which I'm so into. I'm gonna meditate, read, ride my bike, hike, float. Yeah.
yeah.
All those
That's
things.
that I give that advice to people often to
Yeah.
just go float.
Yeah.
Please just go float.
It's a
Go
good
float
one.
and do nothing.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
they don't. I mean, I don't know if any one of my clients has ever taken me up on that advice.
Interesting.
A whole bunch of go-getters. They just
Maybe you should give it as homework and they have to come back and report on it.
I just do it for them. I'm like, I'll go float.
I'll go float for you. I'll let you know how it goes.
It works so well.
That's awesome.
Okay, so yeah, so thick fog descends. I think that's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. I love fog. I love a foggy day.
Is there a time on this island when there's more fog? Like, is there a fog season?
I don't know. I
Okay.
feel like this island is foggy quite often.
Yeah.
Because you'll go off the island if you ever do.
I do. I go off the island on purpose all the time.
Okay. Well, when you're like on the other side of the bridge coming down the other side, it's like sunny.
Yeah.
In here, it's like foggy. So I don't know if we have like a season. I think it happens all the time.
Right. Right. Well, the water's right there. Yeah. That makes sense.
I know. It's kind of cool. Anyway, well, I guess that's it. We like flew through this one.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Yay.